Hello, today I want to talk about the new flagship speaker from the Vivid Audio company. It's called Moya M1. You can see it here in the GTT studio. These play with the very high-end German amplifiers. And these are very large speakers, 5-way. What's so special about them is that they employ 8 woofers on each side. I mean 4 on one side, 4 on the other side. So in total 8 per column, and these are force cancelling construction. So the pressure is cancelled because they operate in opposite sides. And also these drivers are decoupled from the cabinet, which by itself is very stiff and with a round shape. There are no any corners there in the cabinet. So the designer was also behind the BMW Nautilus model. So now he developed these speakers, Moya M1, and I want to comment on this. These are not the only speaker company that employs such idea. I can show you some other models. So that's the one from Vivid Audio, Australian company. They also have woofers on the opposite sides. However, they don't even have the cabinet. They don't even have the baffle. It's baffle-less. It's just the drivers attached by their magnets to some structure. But as you can see, that's the idea. They radiate the sound in opposite directions, so the force is cancelled, and this produces, according to the reviewers, extremely good bass. So here we have 6 drivers, 12-inch. That's also very expensive model, active, fully active. I would say it's not as big as the Vivid Moya. This Vivid speakers are extremely big, and I can tell you the weight, according to the specification, 346 kilos each. That's a super heavy speaker. And here we have some specs. 5-way, 13 drivers per cabinet. It goes down to 19 hertz, 3000 watts power handling. That's extremely high. The only speaker that I know of that can take that much power is Zeta Zero orbitals. So this super big speaker, and as you can see, it doesn't even have a MTM configuration, and some people say that the only way to go is MTM. So midwoofer, tweeter, midwoofer, but here they have tweeters on top, and the midwoofer is at the bottom, and these are the smaller woofers. Okay, but that's Chiron, which employs the similar method. That's a Perfect 8 company, also having woofers on the opposite sides. That's their newer model, as you can see here. Yeah, that's a Swedish company, Perfect 8. They have 4 woofers, and also on the opposite sides the enclosure is from a special type of glass called silent glass. So this is also interesting model. Another one is Monitor Audio. They have a very unique cabinet, and they also have woofers on the opposite sides. Here, as you can see, they are on the inside of these 2 towers, and the mid-range driver is here. Actually, there are 6 little mid-range drivers. So that this is how they are doing it. So as you can see, the newer speaker models employ this idea of having woofers on the opposite sides, and this is a Newton law, really, that every force has the opposite force. It creates the opposite force. That's why we have to arrange, especially subwoofer drivers, in a way which will cancel the pressure. And also because there are 8 of them per column in Moya, Vivid Audio Moya, this lowers the distortion. So I think that the reason behind why this speaker has amazing opinions, and you can hear the opinions. This is the guy Greg Weaver that heard these speakers, and he has some videos about them. I will link them in the description, these videos, so see them. It's they call it a breakthrough, completely new achievement, and so let's see if the industry will go this way. It is possible that it will, because there is simply science behind it. And after that, I would expect maybe better tweeters, because the low frequencies and the high frequencies are the most difficult to reproduce without distortion. The mid-range, well, there are many different types of mid-range drivers, and as far as it's not in a not appropriate cabinet, if we mount it on an open baffle, the mid-range, it's usually there is much less to improve in the mid-range section. But the high frequencies and the low frequencies on the two opposite ends, these are the most difficult to reproduce properly. And this speaker is very big and also super expensive. It's close to $500,000 per pair. We will see if other companies will design something less expensive with the similar idea. We have also Bang & Olufsen, the BioLab 90, if I remember correctly. They have 3 woofers, also on the, it's not exactly, they do not face each other exactly in the opposite plane, but it's a sort of similar idea. They have like a triangular cabinet, and each woofer is on each side. It's an oddly shaped cabinet, but and it's a closed box, and it's a sort of similar idea. By the way, the Moya M1 uses port reflexes, also 8 of them. You can see the cavities here on the side, and people who heard them say that it's super realistic. It cannot be. It's just it delivers the real presentation, the real recording. But still, they use port reflexes, and so you see, done in a proper way. It doesn't create a port noise or any poorer transients. It can be done with the port reflex. It just have to be, the whole construction have to be done in a proper way. So that's it for this episode. Let me know in the comments what do you think about these speakers. Bye bye.